Shalom, shalom. Hello, Habashim Yabashai, Bahashim Kakadash. Democracy, the apostles and elders, a great millstone, a salutation to the Aki pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Once again, another article, The Guardian. It says here, this is on the war front. War drums are beating. It says, China v Russia v America. Is 2021 the year Orwell's 1984 comes true? You know about Orwell, George Orwell, who made that film 1982 about the totalitarian society. Okay, the big brother's watching, and it says here, with Putin and Xi moving into an ever closer alliance, Joe Biden's untested US administration may be pushed to the brink. Let's get it on, as Mills used to say. It says here, a Ukrainian serviceman on the front line with Russia backed separatists near Zolot, Ukraine. Okay, as you can see, they're gearing up down there. It says it may just be coincidence that Russia was piling military pressure on Ukraine last week at the same time as China noisily rattled sabers around Taiwan. Spring to mangle Tennyson is when a young man's fancy turns to war. And that twisted maxim may even apply to the aging thugs such as Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping. Okay? See, they're trying to discredit aging thugs. They ain't no more thug than you Americans, man. You're the only nation to drop 2 bombs, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, fat man and little boy. Okay? No bigger thugs than you. Russia and China are moving because you're the bully, and these guys are not going to be bullied anymore. Okay, because they got the big guns as well. Russia and China are moving into ever closer alliance, while there is no evidence of direct collusion over Ukraine and Taiwan. Presidents Putin and Xi are doubtless fully aware of each other's actions, which have an identical mutually enforcing effect, putting the wind up Joe Biden's untested US administration. What's now unfolding could be portrayed as the ultimate fulfillment of George Orwell's Night Mirage vision. Vision. In this dystopian novel, 1984, of a world divided geographically, politically, and militarily into three rival superstates: Oceania, North America plus Britain, Eurasia, Russia and Europe, and Eurasia, China. Publication of Orwell's book in 1949 coincided with the formation of the US-led North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, and the emergence of Joseph Stalin's Soviet Union as a nuclear-armed power. It also saw the proclamation of the People's Republic of China by Mao Zedong. Yet these were early days. Orwell's prediction of an endless three-way global confrontation proved mature. China needed time to develop. Soviet Union eventually imploded. The US declared a unipolar moment, claimed victory. Yet today, by some measures, Orwell's tripartite world is finally coming into being. 2021 is the new 1984. If China and Russia are presently ganging up on the US and its satraps, that's par for the course of the world, where no one superpower is allowed to dominate the other two. In 1972, Nixon sought China's help against the Soviets. Maybe the US and Russia will one day combine against Beijing, as Meatloaf sings it. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Advocates of the multipolar world will say this is too simplistic and that the strategic balance is more subtle and complex. Tell that, that Tell that to people in Ukraine, Eastern Donbass region, and occupied Crimea, who face a deeply unsubtle Russian military buildup along the line of contact. Okay, so you can read on, but basically, this is an article from the Guardian where the man is expressing the ganging up of China and Russia against America and his allies. So the Bible is true. It says that the English are gonna help fight with the Americans against China and Russia, and China and Russia uh, and their compadres or their people or the nations what are gonna um, form an alliance with them are gonna fight against America and their alliance. So we're moving closely to that day. So let's get a script. Isaiah, is it 9 and 10? Let's get it. Let's see if we can find it on here. Let's get the book. Let's see, Isaiah. Is it 9? Let's see, chapter 9 and 5, I think it is. Let's see. 9 and 5. Yes, let's get it. This is Isaiah 9 and 5. It says, and for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay? So what it's telling you is this next war is not going to be with noise of garments rolled in blood. This one is going to be with fuel of fire. Okay? So it's going to be nuclear. Okay? It tells you that the earth is going to be burnt. Let's get it. Let's get that. Let's get one more script for that. Let's get the old. Let's get the old Mali. Let's get Mali on the scene. Old Mali key. Malachi 4. It says here. Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. Esau, and the 2/3 and other nations. And the day that cometh that shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear the God, the sun rises. But basically, the point is the day comes that should burn as an oven. And we're moving rapidly towards that. Russia, China, we're around the corner where it tells you that they're building up around Ukraine. The Russians on the Ukraine border and the Chinese are on Taiwan border, ready to overtake, ready to steamroll. So I'm going to say, Call hello, Yahbashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rikakadash, double honors the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim pushing his word in truth and sincerity, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Bababo, destruction to Babylon. Shalom.